That's crazy. So now you're back. All right, bet. Well, you see, I didn't block you. You know what I mean? So I didn't see nothing that it would do that. You know, let's do this. Let's play it smart, right? Let's play it smart. Let's give the benefit of the doubt to TikTok and their streams are down type shit. Um, I don't have that problem. I never have that problem. Nah, unless I said or unless they seen, that would be the case, right? Like I don't think anybody here would do that. I know everybody here wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But for the streams to be running in the way that they are, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'ma just think that maybe their stuff is down because sometimes it do mess up. Let's give it to them, right? Benefit of the doubt type shit. Um, Great platform. Let's do it like that, right? And I'm gonna get into spin the rest of these tracks. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, so let's get into the next track. I'm gonna just play them in the order received. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. Let's do that. Young Osiris, I had you up next. I'm just enjoying the tracks now. Like I don't even want to say nothing that's gonna get me in a. Let's go. Zeno, go. Hey, invite Zeno. Go get him in here.
I can't even rap, bitch. I sound like shit. I'ma cut my throat, bitch. Come slit my fucking wrist. Whipping up a brick, hoping I don't get sick. Smoking on the bud, yeah, that shit stay lit. Think about it, wanna die. I get high like every night. Contemplating suicide, but I can't do it. I'm too fly. Running out of options and I'm running out of luck. I'ma blow the world up, bitch. I do not give a fuck. I'm so tired of the liars. Just throw me up in the fire. Hoes be singing to my music. God, I'm sounding like a choir, but I do not give a fuck. Sluts make me wanna retire. Gonna crash into the wall. That's the only thing that I admire. Burning in the motherfucking place. Fucking on the motherfucking game. Bitch, you know the motherfucking game. I can't even rap, bitch. I sound like shit. I'ma cut my throat, bitch. Come slit my fucking wrist. Whipping up a brick, hoping I don't get sick. Smoking on the bud, yeah, that shit stay lit. Think about it, wanna die. I get high like every night. Contemplating suicide, but I can't do it. I'm too fly. Running out of options and I'm running out of luck. I'ma blow the world up, bitch. I do not give a fuck. I'm so tired of the liars. Just throw me up in the fire. Hoes be singing to my music. God, I'm sounding like a choir, but I do not give a fuck. Sluts make me wanna retire. Gonna crash into the wall. That's the only thing that I admire.
Bitch. It happens, right? It happens. Definitely happens. Let's go over here.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
Mind blown type shit, right? Like, what happened, right? We went from being way up here to starting at the bottom again. It is what it is. I feel like it is what it is, and it's hard to accept what it is, but it is what the fuck is going on. Rick, do you got my thinking about you track? Yeah, I got that. You wouldn't believe what they just did, bro. No, I seen that. I seen that. We were talking about that. Why? Right? Because if anything, everything was going great from the from the jump. From the jump, we had 13 people in here. Everything was dope. All the tracks were like bangers, and then all of a sudden, it was like, oh, like if okay. So check this out. How can I put it? If you were gonna hate on my stream, at least do it when I'm like at 1,000 views. Like, and I'm talking about like people in here. Like, I think that would be worth it. Like, oh, this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got too much going on. Like, do that, right? Because the setup, the setup is on point. Like, how many other fucking, how many other streamers have a setup like this, right? And I'm doing it accordingly. Like, I do everything accordingly. Like, I've ran my streams. I've been as appropriate as possible. I never had a problem with nobody. I never had a problem with TikTok until now. It's like what? It's the AI moderator. But even if it is, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. I'll accept the fact that AI's got its own thing going on. They incorporate it into the fucking structure, and everything sounds like it's going the way that it should be for them. But at the same time, if you're gonna shut my stream down, or if you're gonna like do whatever it is that you're doing, do it in the right fashion. Do it to where it makes sense. Because shutting down a streamer whenever he's like got things going on, like, stop it there. Stop it at like when they have like 1,000 people in the audience and something just don't seem right. So we know the whole company is owned by. All right, I get it. I don't even follow Oracle. I don't even have them here. Right? Y'all know what I mean. If you got music and you want to share with us, madklassicradio@gmail.com is where you want to send it, or the red email link beneath the bio. It's just one of those things, bro. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, if I only have 8 viewers, what are you doing shutting down my stream for, or tampering with my stream? That don't make sense. That's why people don't make it. Like, what up, G? Not sure if you remember me and my band this morning. Is Morning Drive? Yeah, send your tracks, bro. I'm doing good. Everybody else doing good too. We ran into little complications here and there, technical difficulties, if you will. But we're beyond that now. We're doing good. We're doing great. Yeah, I don't know, unless we have a hater in the group. That would probably be the only other thing that I would suspect, right? That's why tight knit community means so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't create groups. I already have trust issues right off the back. Nick, get in the fucking stream with me, my guy. You gotta do that. Let me throw you in the stream. If you got a little bit of time, let's do that. Right.
What's good?
What you got going on?
I'm just chilling, man. I submitted some tracks to you, and then TikTok did a whole remix on my song, and wanted to co-produce. TikTok's like, let me play too.
Right. Nah, man, I don't know what it is, bro. That's why I have trust issues. Is like what I was talking about. I don't create groups and everything like that because I don't know who's who. I don't know what's what. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, if it's all love or, there might be that one person that's like bugging out over the fact that,
Admit it, X. Admit it.
yeah, send it X.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's anybody from the group that I added in there, but I don't know. There's some weird stuff going on. I mean, we're not gonna come. I'm not gonna completely go into the subjects, but like Gray Waves is parting ways with Waves and Tiffy, and he's part of the whole Wave Society. But the whole contest is kind of being like kind of gerrymandered right now.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and then like so Gray Waves is like he's got engineering background, electrical engineering background and stuff, but he makes music as well. But I guess they brought in Block Party to kind of take over what he was doing. And I'm not talking any shit on anybody or anything like that. But I've been doing this for a while, and I sure as hell don't pretend to know like I know anything next to everything. You know what I mean? So, but this guy Block Party, I guess, has only been on this app for like a little bit of time, and then like was supported by all those guys in his lives, and then all of a sudden now he does live reviews and supposedly has all these certifications, but I'm finding out that he only went to Full Sail for like 3 months and then dropped out. So yeah, it's this whole thing, and basically they're bringing him on as like some sort of judge on that shit or something.
Chop it up with me. Chop it up with me on the side because you know what I'm saying. What I could say about I'm just
Boys
gonna
club. It's kind of like a boys club thing going on. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. You know
look.
who everybody knows who I am. I just fucking sit on the side and do my thing. I don't give a shit.
What I'm gonna say here, right, is if there's anybody out there in this stream, in this fucking community that don't fuck with me on the real note, and you're just lurking and you see me live, I'm just gonna say this right here, like right now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the worst thing. You know what I'm saying? Is to have somebody that's a snake. I'm not saying use Nick because I've known you from the jump and you've been dope. But if you're gonna be real about the shit. If you're not, you know, don't even like tamper with me. Like don't come over here and act like you're cool and then dip out type shit and then just hate on me from the sidelines. You got your own thing going on. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I show everybody love, so I don't see why anybody would hate. You know. And I'm not saying that you're saying that, but my thing is that, if that is the fucking case, you know what I'm saying? If you don't fuck with me, and this goes for anybody that's out there, period. I don't have that type of fucking like support system going on. But if it's being brought to the table, I just want to address it.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck with me, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck with me and don't just be here and
Yeah.
mad because look, if you want to get your stream looking good, if you want to fucking do all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. If you don't, and you can just hate from the sidelines, just because I'm here or whatever. And that just goes for any other reviewer like that's out there doing their thing. If you feel like you got that type of hate, you don't need those people around. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, from my own personal perspective, if that's you, like just remove yourself from my list, bro. Like I don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me.
You know what I mean? Like let's be adults about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fuck with nobody that's on some, oh, he's throwing shade. I don't need to throw shade at you. I don't,
Yeah.
bro. Come on
Yeah,
now. I
exactly.
mean,
No,
support system,
I
bro.
probably spoke too much about what's going on.
No,
Anyways, it's like
no,
no,
no.
but this has like that. I'm just saying that wasn't even supposed to be a thing. So I'm friends with Gray Waves on this on my phone as well. So he just called me out of the blue yesterday and was talking to me about everything going on. He was like, I need somebody who's not in this shit, not in this group all the time and all this stuff to like just hear me out. So I heard him out and I was like, yeah, that sounds like a fucked up situation.
No, but look, check this out, Nick Stitch. Let me explain this shit to you. If you're on some type of tip where you got something going on and you feel like you've involved a certain party and they're not in the same kind of, they don't think like the way that you think, you know what I'm saying, and they're all in it for themselves, then by all means cut the motherfuckers out, because
Oh yeah.
they don't need to be involved with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
that
I feel you there.
that'd be
No, I
like
feel you there.
that'd be like me. Check it out, bro. I'm gonna put it like this. That'd be like me saying that I support all these artists, but I'm not in it for all the artists. I'm just here for myself. You know, you have
No, for sure.
reviewers that do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
for
why
sure.
people resort to going to other fucking platforms, because uh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm a dope ass artist, but then you're gonna come over here and kind of throw shade by this is how dope the fuck I am. I don't do none of that shit. I don't,
Yeah,
you know what
no,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like I don't do nothing like that, bro. Like I show love. That's why I say, look, majority of the time, anybody that's in here, they're gonna be like, play your shit, Rick. We'll get to that eventually. You know what I'm saying? I really don't play my tracks until like the end of the show. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If I was like that, then everybody would feel that way. Everybody would be like, nah, this dude's in it for himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not
No,
playing my
yeah,
tracks in
exactly.
between unless somebody absolutely asks, or, you know what I'm saying, demands, a Rekka, play something, then I'll do that. Like, let me cut in line a bit, you know what I'm saying? But even at that, I'm not just playing tracks after tracks of my shit. Um,
Yeah,
and that's neither here nor there. You know, I'm not trying to be that guy. Um, but if you feel that, somebody's not in it for what you kind of are going for and what you represent, then by all means, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you need to kind of like situate yourself, and don't blame other people for doing that. Like, you see, the thing is that I fuck with everybody on a certain plane, that it's like I wouldn't have that backlash. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have people saying,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, oh, Rick ain't worth the fuck. Because everybody's known me from the jump, and I've never been like that. Like I've never said this certain person is in it for himself. I won't do that, bro, because that it don't have nothing to do with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
yeah.
that type
Well,
of person, bro.
I feel you there. That's this whole situation that's unfolded that
That's
came
their
to
thing.
my attention yesterday.
Yeah, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just something going on that I'm just keeping a tab on. Basically, I was just like, I'm not even part of their contest. You know, it was invite only, and I was just like, man, I'm glad I'm not a part of it because I would hate to see that. You know,
For
like,
for you to build something up to that, and then it like falls apart. I'm not
well, it's
saying
not
that's
even
what's
just
going on. I'm not saying that's
yeah,
what's going on.
with gray waves, that's exactly what's happening for him. But like, as far as like me, I'm just glad I'm not a part of that contest, right? Like, I didn't submit anything to be a part of the contest to be like, oh, well, now you're changing judges throughout the middle of the contest, or you're adding this producer instead of somebody else who probably does it better. Like,
Okay, so let's do it like this, right? What I'm gonna do, right? What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna speak on, what I feel like is probably the best thing that should occur within that, whatever the fuck is going on. Um, Involve your parties, but make sure that it doesn't get intertwined in this, you know, in this feud. You know what I'm saying, if you
no,
will.
for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Because of the fact that there's no sense in that even occurring. You know, if that is the case, then now it becomes a competitive structure between platforms, and that should not be the case by any means at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah,
why I
I,
say, like, Nick, if I felt a certain way about you, I wouldn't have you here. You know what I'm saying? Like I would throw
no,
you
for sure.
if,
Same. I wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't even throw you shout outs if the thing if that's how I felt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't throw shout outs to you. I wouldn't have you here in the mix of anything, getting people's you know, to send their tracks and or other people's opinions of shit if I was all in it for myself. You understand where I'm going with this shit? Um if
No, I feel you.
if at the end of the day, I felt like it was a personal thing with everybody that's out here, that's that's what I would address to begin with. But I'm not. We're not doing that. Like we're not doing you know what I'm saying, my
No,
show's
no,
better
no.
than yours
It's not.
type shit.
I don't believe it's that. I don't believe it's that kind of situation yet. Like I said, the only thing that I could think of that's going on with the live, like I'm saying, is the fact that they're introducing AI as a moderator for all lives across the board, right? So they're doing that for everybody. And that's
Yeah,
why our content's being sifted through and content's being like kicked off and shit. Like, because now a new company owns TikTok, so they're going through everything over everybody.
but even at
And the
that,
same thing is
right?
happening.
Even at
The
that,
same
that's
thing
kind
is
of
happening across lives as well. So they're gonna introduce an AI moderator. Essentially, you can still have your mods, like
yeah.
we can still moderate your live, but there's like it's kind of like a big brother situation. They're
Oh
just
yeah,
watching to make sure, you know. So like I could see that being the issue. Like they're still working out kinks, or yeah, I mean, I don't think I've let any haters infiltrate my groups or
yeah.
anything. So like, it's definitely one of those things where if it is somebody, it's got to be somebody just like not even coming in, you know, lurking on a live, and then like being like, "Fuck this,
There's
I'm the
always
only reviewer," or whatever.
yeah, there's always gonna be that factor of who, you know what I'm saying, you're always gonna have that, you know, that little thing to add in there, like who's hating on my shit. But really, bro, I don't pay no mind to that. Like at the end of the day, what I see
Yeah,
here,
feel.
what I see here is what you're talking about, Big Brother type shit, right? And at the end of the day, that's probably not the best way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? But also, that's out of our control. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I could sit here, I could be mad, but why am I gonna fucking, why even, why am I gonna even address the issue of the fact that if they had that going on, you know, what's it gonna do to help me? You know, it's not gonna do nothing, bro,
huh?
because at the end
Exactly.
of the day, you know, I'm trying to change to the big brother. I'm trying to change to this, and at that, you know what I'm saying? It look, I utilize this platform because there's so many great artists in here. You know what I'm saying? But I have so many other platforms that I could just go to
Yeah.
if this at the end fails. You know what I'm saying? Like if I feel like, okay, you want to
Oh
be the
yeah.
unstable
No,
network,
we all do. It's all.
right? Like if you want to be the unstable network,
Yeah.
I could just resort to going to all the other platforms that I'm multi-streaming to. Now, maybe that might be the issue.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be the fact that I am multi-streaming. Okay, all right, whatever. You're gonna be mad about that? Go ahead. But at the same time, what you lose here is the fact that you're getting what you want. You're getting like, and I'm talking about the big brother here. I'm talking about right now. This is a main platform. This is something that I could utilize, you know. And if they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, just accept it for what it is, and you want it to be, you know, just all about you, then by all means, just make it like that. Don't allow people to multi-stream. Don't go over there and collaborate with these other platforms. You know what I'm saying? Because if I wasn't utilizing TikTok Live Studio and I just went to whatever other platform it is that I have this access to, right? Because these other platforms actually have access to TikTok Live Studio, and when you stream, you
Yeah.
could have that going on. You know what I'm saying? If I were
Yeah.
to do that,
Streamlabs lets you tap in. So does
exactly,
OBS.
exactly. So if I was to utilize that in its own right, I wouldn't be able to reply to y'all's comments, but I would still be able to see them. right? And I would just have to like reply to him as we go. Right here, I could type, I could do all that good stuff. So TikTok has that advantage. You know what I'm saying? Um, if that was the case, I wouldn't even
I
use
think
this.
right now, I think right now the biggest problem that they have, man, is that TikTok has grown out of control over the past, I don't know, probably 5 years, right? It's boomed. Like even right now, if I look on my backup account, I count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people that are live right now, right?
Hmm.
Right now, currently at this time, on this one account. That doesn't even mean like what's on this account that I'm talking to you on. And then plus, it's just TikTok has grown and so many people are going live now that I'm wondering if they're just having technical difficulties too. They could just be having fucking server issues.
I wouldn't even say it's that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just wanting complete control over everything because you have so many restrictions. You have restrictions, and it's not just here, not here only. You know what I'm saying? Like you have, like my wife,
Yeah.
right? Like for example, my wife, she wants to go live, but the last time she went live, to do product reviews, she couldn't even have music in the background, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that if she had music in the background, you're gonna have those copyright restrictions and things like that. What I think it is, bro, is that people are being too stern. You know, let's just put it out there the way that it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real about the shit.
Everybody's
Like,
too soft.
it's the fact that we got so many restrictions going on that you can't even be yourself. Like, you have to be this one person that it's fucking like me. I'm a cuss. I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but at the same time, this is America, bro. Like, how are you gonna say it's the land of the free? You got freedom of speech, but you can't say things on social platforms that are, you know, like it goes against the grains, bro. Like how does that even make
I don't know.
sense?
Something's going on with David for sure. He just kicked him off his other account
Again,
again, so he's back as Roblox David again.
they just kicked me off my other
Yeah, dude.
fucking
I don't
game.
know. Like, yeah, it is definitely it's pretty retarded. Like, and I'm gonna use that phrase.
Hmm.
Um, cause yeah, I mean, it's a bad business move. Like that for one, them stopping you from like, if that is the case, stopping you from like multi-streaming and showcasing this platform on another platform. Like that's just bad for business. It doesn't make sense. Free exposure is free exposure,
But again,
and
too, like I'm saying, like if y'all look, I'm just letting y'all know if if the case ever happens to be that I get banned, right? Like I get banned from this account and I barely even surpass that fucking 1,000 mark, and I'm getting banned because of the fact that whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be something that you said that it wasn't, appropriate for TikTok. If I get banned for that, whatever, man. Like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I got like all these other platforms that I could stream on, and they're not gonna do that shit to me. You know, I'm gonna be able to talk the way I am. I'm gonna be able to be the person I am, and y'all ain't gonna just have control over me. That's crazy. Because over here, there's so many artists that are unheard of. You see things like that, like they're just gonna do that. Like what? I still have so many other platforms that I could do this on. So even if y'all skip or y'all lag or y'all
yeah,
speed throttle my stream, y'all could always resort to going to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and that's just what it is, man. Like y'all, you can't speed throttle. You can't just kind of like, you know, be the one in charge. Like that's crazy. I only did this because of the fact that it's another platform that I could utilize and we could get people out there. Like I have a stronger support system than what TikTok has. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna lie about the shit. Like people are always like I've been doing this since before I even got on TikTok, bro. Why is it they want to speed throttle? You know? whether it be AI, whether it be a fucking person behind the screen, if you want to speed throttle my shit, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still got all these other platforms, you know? So it's whatever.
True,
Not
true.
it's not somebody reporting my stream. It's the algorithm of things, bro. The algorithm is that they pick up certain words, they pick up certain things that, you know, it's just what it is, bro. It's the way that they have their network set up. It's their infrastructure. It's not just
Hmm.
the platform itself. It's the infrastructure of how they have it set up. You know, it's everything that's
Yeah,
going on
well, I mean,
internally.
it was running better before, you know what I mean? Before it was sold off. So that's what I mean. Like, now we just gotta see what happens, I guess. But yeah, we got other platforms and shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have a Lemonade. I got a Lemonade. Everybody can follow us there. We got Facebook. We all got YouTubes. We all got Twitches. Like, we can all follow each other still. It's not a big deal. But I will say this app achieved what most apps don't achieve, which is like the connection that most apps don't allow you to have. So like us being able to come up here and talk and shit, right? Like this doesn't happen in almost on any other app unless you set it up a certain kind of way,
So
you
what
know.
it is, check it out. Cause Cable was asking. Yeah, I did kind of like, so my computer decided that, oh, you know what? It's too much going on. And it's only because I'm running TikTok Live Studio, and I'm also running another program, and that's what y'all see up here. But aside from that, is speed throttling going on, right? And there are certain things that I say that once I say them, you'll see like that lag, and when that lag, kicks in, that's whenever they start speed throttling. Like it's funny because of the fact that what I see here on my computer is I don't have no problems whatsoever with my connection. And then when I say certain things, I'll get that notification of your internet connection is unstable. And it's not unstable. Bro, I got fiber. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But aside from that, check it out. This is the thing is that there's certain people that run streams that let's just say it's a marathon, for example, right? I'm not gonna say nobody's name in particular, but I know these people that ran a marathon and they ran it for 174 hours. And with
Yeah,
those,
and they fucking only gave him credit for 19. That was bullshit.
you know what I'm talking about, right? You know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. So that just goes to show you that it's favoritism and it's selective to what what is appropriate to them. You understand? Like they're not TikTok is gonna make their money off of what they get coming in. They're gonna take half of your proceedings, and they're gonna if you're if you're if you're financially beneficial to the company, they're gonna make that happen. They're gonna let you run your streams, and I don't see how within 170 some odd hours that wasn't beneficial to them to only put
Right.
19 hours of their stream on. That's crazy. I think that what they
What
need to
is
do
that? They paid for promotion on that too, so it
exactly.
shouldn't have been an issue.
What I think that they need to do is dial it back a bit. You know what I'm saying? And quit selling their company, bro. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, whatever occurred, it doesn't have nothing to do with us. It does not have nothing to do with us at all. So don't hold it against us because your stream's not being profitable, or you know what I'm saying, or I just see it like that, bro. I just see it like this. I see it like it is so reminiscent of childhood days. You know what I'm saying? You have you have your, how can I put this? You know what I'm saying? You have a group of
Your friend
people.
group.
Yes, dude. You know what I'm talking about, right? You have a group of people that aren't in,
Yeah.
and then you have the sociables. You know what I'm saying? You have the people that are, let's just say, preps. You have preps in school, and those are the ones that are favored. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what the fuck is going on here. You know, like, because if it wasn't like that, I'd have my numbers up in 1,000. Who wouldn't want to watch this stream? You know what I'm saying? Like, who wouldn't want to watch this stream? Especially if I had y'all in boxes where you could show your face and everything like that. Who wouldn't want to watch a stream like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's damn near
Yeah.
a TV show, bro. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? You have things like that. You know? Oh, I didn't pay for it. Okay, well, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made it myself. My bad. You know? Things like that, bro. Come on now. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. They could be playing games. We could just be reading too much into it. And we just don't know what's going on. Fucking Tech could have fell asleep on his fucking job. Who the hell knows really what's going on here? But I don't know. It is what it is. And if there is somebody with bad blood, like you said, if they ain't fucking with us, don't fuck with us. Then go.
Exactly.
Nobody's making you stay.
Exactly. Like, dude, they don't even understand. Like, like I was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? I, I don't I don't have bad blood with nobody, bro. Like, everybody I fuck with, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't show up to somebody's show and give them a heart for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't give them a daily heart for no
Yeah.
reason. Like, I really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't do that, like Block, for example. Let's just use Block for example. Block, I fuck with Block. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
Same.
time, like, I wouldn't see him coming in here or being a lurker. But this goes beyond the fact of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally would not see him doing that. But then at the end of the day, I don't see his intentions. I don't know what the fuck he's got going on in his mind.
Yeah, we don't really know anybody's intentions at the end of the day.
You know what I mean? Like like it'd be like somebody hating on your stream, Nick. You know what I'm saying? If you were playing games and you know what I'm saying, I went in there and I was just lurking, or I didn't even go in there and I was just lurking, and I was like, fuck it, let me report this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You never know
Bro,
what people's
you know,
intentions are.
though, I'm so used to that already, dude. I've had to fight for my kids in court, so
Yeah.
like,
No, that's
trust me, I've had to deal with lurkers
yeah.
and her friends and shit spying on my account just to get something on me, or her attorneys spying on me, whatever. Like there was shit brought up in court because I have a couple videos on here where I'm like, fuck you, Monica Barnes, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, it got brought up in court. I don't care.
You know, and that's the
And
that's the thing that's
I
sad.
like at that time we had freedom of speech, you know.
And that's the sad thing about things, bro, is that you have these people that kind of like tap into you, and they want to be like behind the scenes, but eventually, look, this is the main thing about life, right? Is I'm gonna let you know right off the back, and you're not, you might be a little bit older than me, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 30. I'm 37. Yeah.
Oh, I'm older than you. God damn it! What the fuck? You're
Just
making me
barely.
feel old.
Just barely.
Yeah, you're making me feel
Just
old.
barely.
But this might be the thing that people have to understand is, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's in the dark will come to light.
Oh yeah.
You know
Whether
what?
you want to or not,
Hey,
you
can I
end
can
up
I
facing the
chime in
truth.
on some shit?
Oh yeah, for
Of
sure.
course you can.
Hey, I noticed though, bro, like I know y'all like serious on like, giving people their feedback and, really into music and helping people.
Hmm.
You gotta understand what app you're on. This is TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So TikTok has been created for entertainment.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So, you know, they're not gonna push people that's overly serious about helping people. You got to implement in seriousness, but entertainment and put on the show. You see what I'm saying? So when it's just a show about just all music and no entertainment, you know, they're not going to push you out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people that you see that are serious A&Rs and stuff like that, they don't really get pushed out not unless they got like entertainment going on. You feel me?
Right.
You got to 50%. I feel like not even 50%, like 40% has to be seriousness and shit. The rest got to be all entertainment, gang. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I
Sixty
seen
percent.
it,
Mhm.
bro.
Well, Kavo, you've made the rounds in a lot of these lives and shit like that. Like, what would you suggest to this man Rekka here to make his stream more entertaining?
Yeah, and what's crazy to me, I kind of feel like Wrecka is kind of like shadow banned or blackball type shit because he got the show, he got everything. You see
That's what I'm saying.
Wreckachild's display, bro, his production to how he got his setup. This shit is amazing to me, bro. But I don't understand why. I just feel like okay, Wrecka is really he's really into it and he's laid back, so he's not up. You don't see him all the time up dancing and doing all
No.
yelling at the chat and shit like that. You feel me? So that could be one reason. I noticed like when you start yelling or arguing with the chat, your views is instantly go up. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So if you're not
All
doing
right,
that, you're not
Rekka, start
arguing
arguing
with the
with me.
chat or entertain. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get that staggering view count. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, but I mean, I've been on I like so I don't know if you've seen my content, but some of the shit is pretty political, you know. So like,
Yeah,
but I've hopped on those political talks and had crickets come in when we were in huge debates too. So that's also like it's like a fine line.
No,
So
yeah,
for sure.
but what he's saying entertainment wise, I get what he's saying because at times I do be seeing like a whole bunch of people like I tap in, bro. Like if I'm not just chilling watching a movie with my wife, you know what I'm saying, kicking back with the kids or something, you know what I'm saying, and hardly like this is a sad thing, right? Like hardly kick back with the kids type shit because
yeah,
they got their own thing going on. Like my kids, two of my kids are older, you know what I'm saying,
Sure.
and my daughter, she's the one that just comes back and kicks with me, you know what I'm saying? She kick it with me on the real note. I got you on that follow back, Black Beast. If you got music, send it my way. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I sent you a request back to follow. I follow back immediately, by the way. But check it out. Like I see people, you know what I'm saying? They get up, they get live, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, this shit is dope, you know what I'm saying? I could do it, but it just ain't me, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Facts, facts,
my
facts.
life is like more I'm getting into to listen to the people's lyrics. Not everybody's gonna get up and do these fucking TikTok dances
Yeah,
and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I get where you're coming at with the shit, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it is entertaining the people. You know, I could be one of those, you know, one of those fucking creators that's like, you know, dads follow dads type shit or whatever. You know, there's so many different categories or just different areas that you could kind of like delve into.
Watch out for that one, dude. I followed a bunch of dads and
Yeah,
I
no,
ended up with a bunch of
it's weak,
racist ass
bro.
motherfuckers on my timeline.
It's weak, bro. It's a weak thing. The follow train and like if you go and like my comment and I'm gonna follow you, bro. You have like a
yeah,
thousand comments on your shit. There's no way you're gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not possible.
yeah,
So my thing
but
is that I get it, right?
I
Like
have a
I
hard
get.
time saying hi to people when they pop into my live, dude. It's like I'm in the middle of a game or some shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, shit, you were in here? Hi.
So
Like,
what I'll do, what I'll and
Blocks
that's
is
even
crazy.
harder, right? Like I get you where you're coming from with that because it's harder because you're over here fucking focused on this screen and then you have this screen and everybody's on
Facts.
this. So I understand where that is because I'm a gamer. Like if you look at my description, it's like rap
mhm.
slayer, game player type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really do like playing games, but I do that on a side note type shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, so I understand where you're coming from and everything that Cavo's saying too, but this is me. Like I'm trying to be as in tune with everybody else that's in here as
Yeah,
well. You know what I'm saying? David, what you got going on TikTok and them, you know, doing whatever the fuck it is that they do to you, that might be something totally different. I don't have no control over that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that's
That's an actual shadow ban for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're getting banned from my if you're getting banned from my live, I have no control over that. You know, with personal accounts type
Yeah, that
shit.
was definitely happened to you and you alone, David.
Yeah,
yeah,
because my mods don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's actually something that they see that they don't like or something that's you know you're being a troll. We don't have that problem here, David. You know you're good on all fucking on across. across the board. You know what I'm saying? So, but to tap back into this, you know what I'm saying? The
Fuck
the
that, baby. You don't
entertainment
bring
thing.
any more. You don't bring any more heat in here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
block you. No,
yeah,
just kidding.
yeah. If you don't come in here with some strong like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They fucking up, like nah. But check it out. Look, yeah, bro, I see that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I see people getting into it and everything like that. But you become a puppet in that game of getting live and doing things like Kavo. Think about it. You sit there, you review people's music, and you don't care at the end of the day what's going on. The only reason why I'm bringing it up right now is because
Yeah,
not once, not twice, but three times my live just got in this hour, maybe
bro.
the 2 hours that we were streaming here a second ago. I had like I had 112,000 likes, and my shit got shut down. Not It wasn't only my stream; it was like the whole computer. So like, what happened?
Mm,
What occurred that that happened? Because my computer is like top of the line type computer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So what occurred in between here and there that made that happen? Because I don't have no problems with my internet, anything like that. You know, I could go over little things here and there, but I've never had that problem. And as a matter of fact, every other stream is going good. So what's going on? You know what I'm
That's all I
saying?
said. All I could say is what I just said about like the entertainment purposes. They don't want certain shit on there. If you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like what I just told you, if you're not on that type of time,
Yeah.
they gonna fuck with your stream regardless.
Which
So you can be,
I could see that. I could see exactly what you're saying because like if I do a gaming stream or you did a gaming stream, right? You get put into a different category.
yes, bro.
So like this right here, this category is pretty much like daily life. You may have it listed as music or whatever, but it's pretty much daily life and like people coming in
Facts.
for like a podcast kind of thing almost. Whereas any other reviewer, pretty much the only time that you'll see somebody up on the panel is they're either talking to the artist themselves, asking them about
Mm-hmm.
what's going on, or it's a co-stream between two reviewers, right? So then they view that as like a dual effort thing, I'm guessing. But yeah,
Yeah.
with gaming, I could totally see where I could be totally boring, right? And they just want to make sure that I'm paying attention to TikTok Live, so they put that stupid little puzzle shit. They're like, oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
do that
The
stupid puzzle. You
notification.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that puzzle shit be pissing me the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie.
So
That shit be making me mad.
I could have 15 people in my live just chopping it up like you have in my gaming live, and I'm just sitting there not even playing anymore, but I'm engaging and I'm on camera, like physically looking at everybody, talking to everybody,
I think that's the
and
worst
still
thing.
I'll have the same issues.
I think that's the worst thing, bro, is for them to have that, you know what I'm saying? Because from the PC to my to my to my phone, if I'm not responding here on the PC and not only just physically responding on my fucking keyboard, if I'm not responding to you through the there's no sense of that, bro, because I could either respond to you on the camera, I could respond to you on the keyboard through the platform itself, or I could respond to you through my phone. There's no sense in having that notification like, hey, you're not engaging with your. There's no sense in that.
Yeah,
Why are you forcing me
yeah,
to?
bro.
Why are you forcing me to tell people, hey, like, oh yeah, this is dope. Like, there's no sense in that.
Facts.
There's
And Rucker, you know me, I'm pure. I'm all like for the entertainment type of shit.
Oh
Like
yeah,
if a nigga, if somebody's sending some type of bullshit, I'm just, I'm on 10. I don't really like never had that problem to where like they messing fully with the stream. I got banned for saying certain things, but
yeah.
if you trolling all day and you talking shit they fuck with that type of shit, bro, and they gonna push it more. You gonna get more people
It
in
is
your
odd.
chat.
Yeah.
But I will say it's odd. Like I definitely go against the grain with my own content, and for some reason I've gained a lot over the past little while.
Yeah, I'm
Like
telling you.
I'm like I'm speaking out about Trump, the administration, speaking out about the company or the companies involved. I'm speaking out against the
Yeah,
country that's involved in our country, and I can't say it or else it'll fuck up your lives. But yeah, if I mention that country's name, I literally watched two accounts get banned in front of me, and then that person like had to go to their backup just to be like, yeah, I can't go live anymore for like 3 days.
Now I got like, I guess you could say like slightly banned at one point in time, and I I disputed it, you know what I'm saying, and I ended up, being able to go live, and then there was this other time right after that, because the word I dropped, it was one of those words.
yeah,
You
facts.
you said it earlier, Nick Stage, but I'm not gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? You said I don't care.
Yeah,
That same word that I dropped, I did it twice. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's like it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not a
yeah,
fucking. It's just like saying me, like in another country, it'd be like if I said I was spazzing out, they would have it. You know what I'm saying? To
I
where,
already know. Yeah, facts.
yeah.
but if it was anything else, they would have just banned me right off the back, and I didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I was being controlled. I can't be me.
Facts.
What up,
Yo,
Smile?
No, for sure. That is an issue, but like I said, you're not. That the problem is that this isn't just going to be an issue that you're going to see here, though. It for sure is going to happen pretty much everywhere
So check
because
this.
of that country's role in our country right now is literally forearm deep up USA's ass.
Yeah.
So
So check it out. What it is, you know what I'm saying? Like getting back to what you were saying, Cable. Um, yeah, like everything I've created thus far is for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I like the whole, IRL approach, you know what I'm saying? Like something like what you do or what Nick Stitch does, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the whole, green screen going on in the background type shit. You just is you and you're vibing.
yeah,
I like that. I do like that, but it's just when I started doing this is something that I got, something that I was able to have, and then I
yeah,
got into the whole streaming thing and it was like, okay,
yeah,
this how I could utilize this motherfucker. Hell yeah. So everything here that I have going on, like this little box or the overlay or the background or this up there, you know what I'm saying, and the whole, pressing these, I've created for entertainment purposes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Man,
not.
that's what I was saying. Like, all it could be for you is, bro, because that you are a chill. Like, you're serious about not like you're not overly serious, but you're serious about helping people, and you're serious about, you know, getting the artists what they need. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you're chill at the same time. So when you're not an entertainer and you're just chilled and you're serious about what you're doing, they're not gonna push that out because it's like, where is the jumping up and where is the cussing them out and where is the they're looking for that. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
You feel me?
they're
So
looking for their
you're
way to market you. Yeah.
yeah. So
He's
you are
nice
like
about it too. He ain't no asshole like some guy that I was in this fucking. Dude, I was in this guy's stream. I showed him my music, and he said that shit was ass.
you
yeah,
see.
like
I
you're
said,
not.
man,
See, that's what I'm
what?
telling you. See, that's what type of person I am too, though. Like I be at your ass. This shit is ass, especially if like the
Yeah,
chat is look. Especially if the chat is like the artist is like talking shit in the chat. I go back and forth with them, and they will push that, and you will get hella people in like they like that. It's entertaining. See what I'm
Yeah,
oh
saying?
yeah.
yeah. So my
But
thing
when your
is,
shit's actually good, that's
Yeah, nah, yeah.
that's a whole
But you gotta
different story.
understand
No,
this,
my
but
shit's good. So
yeah, but you gotta understand. I think people don't understand that this is TikTok and it's been created for entertainment purposes. See what I'm
yeah,
oh, for
saying?
Yeah.
sure. I completely agree with you.
So when you get on here thinking like, okay, I'm gonna be serious, I want to help artists and I want to be serious. They're not looking for that, gang. They're
they're not
looking for
looking for the
entertainment.
helping hand.
See what I'm
They're looking
saying?
for people that are gonna fucking be.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at
Director,
the
what
same
you need to
time, it kind of
do
goes against the
do
grain so much. You know what I mean? So this what I'm saying is
do
that,
your, I'd say do your thing the way you've been doing.
yeah, most
But
definitely.
I would say like maybe get a Discord, bro. Start a Discord like you've been
Yeah,
talking
for
about.
sure.
Start a Discord, get people to be like, hey, like we're gonna talk later at the Discord. So make sure
Oh
you
yeah.
meet me after the stream or something.
Facts.
We'll hop on there and then we'll talk more about what needs to happen or how I or we can help.
All right. So check this out.
Otherwise, I mean, giving value by listening here and giving opinions is definitely what people are coming for here. You know what I mean?
So what I do, right, is that I don't do things based off of everybody else's fucking, and understand this, right? Where I'm going with this is that I don't do this shit because this person's TikTok or this person's review show is like this. I do this because I've experienced it. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand that. Like, if I if I'm giving you constructive criticism, is because I feel like you need it. You know what I mean? And I think that
Facts.
everybody as a review show should be able to apply that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that this is the
Hmm.
directive. Like, I don't think that anybody should just change their ways because Rekka said so. There's nothing like that. What I'm saying is that I've experienced those good and bad reviews. You know what I mean? Like, I've experienced where people will play my track and they'll be like, "This ain't it." You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it, bro. Cable's right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nick Stitch is right here, bro. They both played my fucking tracks. You know what I'm saying? They both said, "Fucking."
Hmm.
I'll let them say it. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be like this. This
Yeah.
motherfucker. I was already gonna
Nah,
drop an M bomb. My bad.
I said I didn't like the style of the
Preemptive.
beat, but I know record can rap.
Hey,
I
preemptive.
like I know record.
I was gonna fucking
Yeah,
drop an M
facts.
bomb. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But look, I stopped myself. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. But
Yeah.
I got family that's like that. But even though, you know what I'm saying, even though I got family, it's not. I'm not. I'm real respective towards my approach. I don't fucking just go like
Facts.
I'm comfortable saying it. I am, but I'm not just gonna do that live. You know what I'm saying? Um, I have to get there. You know what I'm saying? I have to.
And that's what I'm saying. You're professional, gang. You're this is actually you take this shit seriously. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and it's supposed to be taken seriously because it's people's careers in their hand. You know, you got people's careers in your hands and you got to put them in the right direction. But I'm telling you, TikTok is only fully entertainment. Yeah, there's people that are A&Rs and stuff like that, but they also get that you have to be entertaining. So when you go talk to somebody that got 100 plats or something like that, they always use that and then they turn it into some type of entertainment. I got all these
yeah,
plats or I got
I
all,
see
but
it.
they talking shit. They ain't nothing professional about nothing. You see what I'm saying? They're talking shit about you. I did this. I sat at the big tables and shit. Like, you gotta be on that type of time. If you're not on that time, bro, is you gonna have a door live. I'm telling you.
And
Yeah,
this
You know
is
what
what
I'm
the
is
saying?
it?
this is the
What is
thing.
it? Jane Lee? What you know about Jane, don't you, Caleb?
Huh?
You know about Jane Lee, the indie chick that's on here.
I've been to so many. I don't even know, bro. I probably have came across some. I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
I probably came across.
excuse my reference for generalizing who she is, but it's an Asian chick who does. She's like an A&R for an indie label of some kind.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was pretty like commendable at first when I first saw her. Like she was kind of like us, you know. She hung out. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I like your music. Here's what you can do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see you grow, stuff like that." But then all of a sudden, like there was a giant shift in her. We were like went from I'm gonna be nice to all these artists to now you can pretty much go past her live sometimes and she's like literally yelling at people on
Yeah, bro.
TikTok. Like she's like fucking you gotta get your shit together. Nobody cares if you got good
Yeah, yeah,
music.
yeah.
Like she's got get your shit together. Like
I
and
think listen, bro, because I'm telling you, because I used to be I do lives too, bro, and I noticed I'm like, okay, some why am I only getting like this amount of views? You know what I'm saying? But then also like again, I talk shit too anyway. So if somebody talking shit to me in general, like I clap right back. So I
oh yeah.
noticed like people in the chat start heckling me and you know trying to get me to that point. I used to be quiet because it was like my first time getting on, but I'm like hell no, I can't let this keep going on. And I noticed once I start arguing back with them or talking shit, that's when the lives start going up. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think everybody is noticing that and they're trying to use that for. But people got to understand, like I said, it's all entertainment,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
then
why TikTok pushes it.
where do we draw the fine line, right? Like, where's the fine line being drawn because of the fact that you could only say so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get out of line, then you're getting banned, or
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or you're getting shadow banned, or you know what I'm saying, you're getting muted, or you might get
facts.
kicked. Like, where's the fine line at? Because like I don't like I have total control over my live stream, right? So if somebody got out of line with me and
Hmm.
I felt like, you know what, you ain't even worth my time, I'm gonna kick this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Why would I go above and beyond, you know what I'm saying, as far as entertainment
Yeah.
purposes go? If I'm gonna let you get on my nerves, why would I kick you? You know what I'm saying? Why would I even go to that
Oh
extent?
no, I
Yeah,
get
yeah.
you.
You know what I mean?
It's that
So
it's that thing though. It's like the line is drawn and how long you want to keep up the act, I guess.
right, right,
Facts.
right. But check this out. What I'm saying is that, with me, as a person, this is why the community is so strong with me. This is why we got this many followers. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know what I'm saying, everybody kind of connects with me on a level that I like coming over here, because, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna give us honest reviews and things like that. What I experienced throughout my fucking journey ship, you know what I'm saying, everything that I've done, everything that I've put out there, everything that I've shown people, you know, why would I let it get to that extent of, there's no sense in me being, you know,
Fake.
defensive about the
Yeah.
shit that I'm putting out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell everybody that sends their tracks. I get it, right? I completely understand what you're saying, Cable. It's entertainment purposes. This is what they got going on. This is what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? But you're what you got going on over here with this crowd and what you got going on with TikTok alone, it don't
Hmm.
make sense, because if I-
Yeah.
if I'm fucked up with the community and I come over here to the TikTok side of things, there's the guidelines, right? So what I've come to learn along the way throughout my life, right, and I'm applying both my life and the aspect of the entertainment purposes thing, right? What I've come to understand is that you have formal, right? No, let's say it like this, right? Because I'm referring to both, right? And this over here is the community, and this over here is TikTok, right? Over here you have informal, right? This is the thing that we know as us as artists, or, reviewers of the show. And then you have formal. And formal is the guidelines and everything that has to go through in the structure itself. You know what I'm saying? Over
Yeah.
here, I could be this certain way with these artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me change that real quick. I got you. I appreciate the you know what I'm saying, the push for that certain amount of likes. Um, what I've come to understand is that there's certain ways I could be with the artists themselves, but also beyond that, I have to still be within that guideline, that fucking structure of, these are the
Yeah.
regulations. You know what I mean? So I can't step over these regulations, but I could be the way I am with these people and be all right. So that's why when you hear me here, I'm still like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a shit. You know, things like that. I could still be profane
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
approach. You know what I'm saying? But over here, I can't say
Yeah.
certain things like, oh man, this is fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this is
Facts.
out of the mind type shit. This over here is like, you get what I'm saying? So I can't, I
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah. Facts.
I can't be like myself with these people like the way I would with anything else. So if I say something wrong over here
Look,
that only applied
so
to this section,
right there, there's a big space though between those two, right? Like just do that motion from over there to over here. All that space between there is what you're supposed to find your balance in, though, as far as the guidelines and all that crap. Like, I'm not somebody that even follows the guidelines. Like, I get kicked off my
Facts.
own live all the time. There's been so many times that I go into somebody's live and they'll get an immediate, like, hey, do you want this person to come up? Because they may, get, get not be pushed on the FYP.
yeah,
And that was only strictly happening to me because I've been outwardly spoken about my political views.
Yeah.
Like, I'll hop into that shit, and even when I hop into a political talk, like, that warning still comes up for me. I don't know if it's doing it lately because I've kind of chilled a little bit, but
And I would say this, bro. I honestly feel like TikTok puts you in the right, what is that called? Like, whatever crowd is for you, like, you're very consistent on you're very you double down on what you mean when you're trying to help an artist, or you're serious about your craft. They actually put you in those in that For You page of where who would be on the same type of time that you're on, gang. You
Yeah.
feel me? And those people that I would consider people that's like you, they're more grown. They're laid back like you. They're older. They take their shit serious. But like for people from my crowd, cause I'm cussing. I'm listening to young nigga music. I'm listening to crash out music or whatever. That's being pushed to my live, but you gotta understand that's the majority of what's on TikTok. So when you get on TikTok, you see TikTok dance, people dancing on TikTok, a lot of crash out shit, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I get like a certain amount of views. Like I had 100 views at one point, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you're just based off of you, how you are in general, that's where they're pushing you, you know what I'm saying? You're a chill back person, you're serious, and you're getting that serious crowd of, but it's older people. So a lot of older people that's like you, they're not on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They're actually, I don't know how to explain it. I know they push you out to certain crowds. Like if you on drama shit, they gonna put people that's on the same type of timing that you're on.
Yeah.
If you're on some whatever you're on, they're pushing. I seen it, bro. I seen it literally happen. I just seen a dude on TikTok cussing at the live, and he had 5 views, and now he's getting 100 people that's on the same type of time he on. People cussing him out, same type. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like just because you chill, that's the type of crowd that you're getting. You know, the serious artist crowd and the serious people that's serious about their craft, and that's not too many people on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see that. Like, there's only so many of us producers that like
Facts.
hermits and like do it, and then artists that are hermits and do it, and fucking engineers that are artists and do it. Like, the actual doing it is gonna take us away from this.